Namaste friends, I'm Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And if you enjoy our videos, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit the bell thing. That would be very kind of you indeed. And as you know, recently we've been checking out a lot of Indian music, and we really enjoyed, but were quite emotional about the two-part song Filal, which, oh my goodness, that ending. If you haven't seen our reaction to that, you can find it up there in the corner. However, when we were reacting to that, people kept saying to us, there is another Indian video that is racing against Filal Part 2 to be the fastest Indian video to ever hit 100 million views. And we are really intrigued by that. This song is called Nain Bengali, and it's created by a musician called Guru Randhawa, who we've heard lots of really great things about. This is one of his solo projects, and it's been described as a peppy love ballad, which I don't know what to expect. However, it seems to have really hooked people in. It didn't quite beat Filal Part 2 to get to 100 million views fast enough, but it was very close. So we're going to go ahead and check out Nain Bengali right now. If you want to see what we think about it, then hang around until the end. But for now,
let's go.
Let's go.
I can love more than one girl. What's the big deal?
No, Paji. You need to find the real one and the only one.
There's always a special girl, Paji. Special one? I don't know about special one, but मैं तो सारी कुड़ियों में प्यार करता हूँ.
Yes, guys.
Wow, those cars.
That is a nice house.
Yeah.
We need a tree in the house.
ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਆ ਸਾਹ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਰੁਕਦੀ ਆ ਦਿਲ ਰੁਕ ਜਾਂਦਾ but she don't know how I feel ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਦਿਲ ਟੁੱਟ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹ ਲੱਕ ਤੋਂ ਪਤਲੀ ਰੂਪ ਦੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਰਗੀ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਣੀ ਉਹ ਗੋਰਾ ਰੰਗ ਮੱਖਣ ਦੇ ਪੇੜੇ ਸਦਕੇ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਆ ਸਾਹ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਨੇ
I love the way the colors all blend.
ਰੁਕਦੀ ਆ ਦਿਲ ਰੁਕ ਜਾਂਦਾ
Oh my goodness. Come on.
ਦਿਲ ਰੁਕ ਜਾਂਦਾ
Oh, cool.
नैन बंगाली ने अदा गुजरातिया ओ केड़े शहर दिया समझ में न आतिया ओ कदे हंस दिया कदे संग दिया कदे चोरी चोरी दिल मंग दिया but all I need है ओदा प्यार पर ओ मैनू सूली ते टंग दिया ओ लक तो पतली रूप दी सोहनी ओदे वर्गी ना कोई होनी ओ गोरा रंग मक्खन दे पेड़े सदके जावां कुड़िए तेरे चलदी आ साह चलदे ने जदों रुकदी आ दिल रुक जांदा
Shirt. That's so cool. I need that shirt. Wow. Yeah.
ਜਦੋਂ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਆ ਸਾਹ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਰੁਕਦੀ ਆ ਦਿਲ ਰੁਕ ਜਾਂਦਾ
Yes, nice. Oh, remember that? Wow. So not what I was expecting, but a super interesting music video. What did you think of Nain Bengali?
This might not be popular, but I'm not keen.
Ooh, you're not impressed.
No.
I think I can guess why, but let's break it down from a few different angles. Visuals, first of all. Let's talk about the visuals of the music video.
It was nice, but it wasn't really telling a story. You just had, I mean, the houses and the cars were nice. The cityscape was awesome. I like that big wide shot where you've got that skyline and the stars and the
Yes.
bay. You know, it's cool, but
It's telling a story of I'm really rich and successful. I think that's the story it's telling. And I can do whatever I want and sail on a yacht in this amazing bay.
that's a statement rather than a story.
Yeah, you know, I think you're right. Yeah, there definitely wasn't, you know, it's not like the other videos like Phil Al that tells an absolute story start to finish, or even Loot Gay or other songs like that. But it is, but I did like the visual style in terms, especially the dresses that the women were wearing and the way they blended in with the different backgrounds. So you had there was a scene where they were wearing, both of them were wearing white, and all the walls were white behind them, and then it changed to like terracotta kind of colored walls, and the woman was wearing a terracotta colored dress, and there were a few things like that that just made me think whoever designed the visuals of this music video probably had a really, really good time, like choosing all the outfits and choosing all the locations, and I actually got really sucked in by that aspect of it, much more than I did by the yacht and the skyline and the fancy cars. I thought that was pretty cool. One thing I did really like about the visual style of this, though, was the way he's dyed the tips of his spiky hair grey. I actually thought that was a pretty cool look. I might not be able to get away with that myself, though. Let's talk about the music. So, what did you think of the music from Nain Bengali?
It was pretty kind of peppy, and yeah, it was a fairly straightforward pop type song, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it had some very kind of trance EDM type stuff in it, which is going to be super popular in the summer. I mean, if you're sat by a pool, I could see this being on in the background. I could see it going down well in, especially a pool party as well. I could see it being super popular for something like that. And I guess a love song, I don't know. Not as good as other love songs that we've covered on this channel, but definitely as a light-hearted dance song. I can see why it's got so many views and it's so popular. So let's come on to the reason you did not like it. Let's go there.
It just seemed a bit superficial.
Yep.
Like, I mean, everyone was very attractive. They had really nice clothes on. Like, they were really, you know, like you said about the dresses, they're all nice kind of simple dresses with clean lines and kind of nice silhouettes, and his suits were nice, and we liked that shirt that he had on.
Oh, I love that shirt, yes.
The woman he was dancing with when he was wearing a shirt also got to wear a fun kind of wrap thing as well, so that was fun, but it was just... I think if you're saying that the objective isn't necessarily to be a compelling song, it's more kind of just something to have on while you're doing something else, I think that makes sense. Because it's not the kind of thing that I would necessarily feel drawn to listen to. The song was quite straightforward. The visuals were quite straightforward. Like, you know, really stylish, but it's not... I'm not feeling drawn in on kind of wanting to know more or... feeling invested, I guess. I kind of felt like, yeah, I didn't feel invested.
Yeah, it's funny, maybe my only objection to it is maybe kind of similar, is I think when you try to make everything in a music video sexy, so you have sexy cars and a sexy yacht, all the people in it are impossibly attractive and sexy, their butts are hanging out in a pool, like, it just becomes this overload of artificial sexiness, and it stops being sexy and just becomes kind of bland after a while and just unrealistic. And I think when you compare it to other videos that we've covered, even videos like Jai Jai Shiv Shankar, which is probably one of our favorite Indian songs ever, that's a sexy video. There are people looking super sexy. You've got Hrithik Roshan and Tiger Shroff, like two of the most well put together people on the planet, with an incredible cast of people who are in great shape and looking great. But it's not that kind of artificial vibe. Like, it's not, we've got all this money and we've got these fancy Rolls Royces and Lamborghinis and here's a chick with her butt hanging out. Like, I don't know, that to me got a bit over the top after a while, but hey, we're older. Maybe a younger crowd can still tolerate that much sexy without it getting too bland for them.
I think that's another side of it as well, is this, it felt superficial, but if people are saying it's a love song, I'm not seeing it. Like, he didn't seem to be particularly drawn to any one person. He just had a selection of attractive women and kind of danced around with them.
Yeah, he seemed to love it, but I don't know if it's a
Yeah.
love song. Yeah, he seemed to love his fancy cars and his yacht and the skyline and all the women he was throwing himself
Maybe
at.
that's it. Maybe it's about loving his life
Yeah, treat yourself.
of superficialness.
Yeah. Hey, well, either way, it was an experience. I actually kind of enjoyed checking it out. Probably not going to make my top 10 in Indian songs, but hey, it is what it is. But thank you so much for the recommendations, and please keep them coming because we try to check out as many as we can. However, unfortunately, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for you tonight. But thankfully, you know how often we do this?
Every day.
Every day. So we will see you tomorrow, friends, on the next
Nerd Safari.
Peace out, nerds.